Everyone's Argonath here from The Right Way, and got an article from the US again about these idiotic left-wing people um, getting woke and going broke, essentially. So let's have a read about this. Very funny. San Francisco restaurant apologizes after refusing to serve cops because of their guns. Hilda and Jesse restaurant was bombarded with one-star reviews online after asking uniformed police officers to leave because their guns were upsetting to some staff. Oh my god. Are these snowflakes so anxious that they can't handle a police officer sitting with a gun? Now, of course, I'm in New Zealand. We don't have this in New Zealand. We don't have police officers that are armed. So for us, it probably would be a bit disconcerting. But for those people in America, you should be pretty used to things like that, right? Having law enforcement having guns. I mean, it's not like they're going to get up and start shooting all the staff or something with their guns, are they? Ridiculous. The owners of a San Francisco restaurant apologized 2 days after three uniformed police officers were asked to leave because staff members were uncomfortable with them carrying firearms. Hilda and Jesse restaurant was bombarded with one-star reviews on its Yelp page after sharing on Instagram on December 3 that its staff felt uncomfortable with the presence of their multiple weapons and politely asked the three police officers to leave. No, we can't have those police officers firing the guns off in the restaurant. Certainly can't have that. And if the restaurant ever gets held up or anything, I guess they'll have to try and catch the the criminals, without using guns either. The owners wrote in another statement that the restaurant is a safe space, particularly for queer and BIPOC individuals, and welcome the officers to return when they are off duty, out of uniform, and without their weapons. They added that the decision was not a political... Of course it's a political statement! These people are off their rockers! These left-wing nut jobs just have rocks in their head, right? Of course it's a political statement when you tell people don't come in with your police uniform, come in off duty, and don't come in with your guns. That's a political statement. Ridiculous. The refusal to serve the officer prompted an online backlash, got on all those people that complained about it. Owners Rachel Silcox and Christina Ledags Compton then issued an apology on Instagram. So, we made a mistake and apologise for the unfortunate incident on Friday when we asked members of the San Francisco Police Department to leave our restaurant. We are grateful to all members of the force who work hard and keep us safe, especially during these challenging times. We hope that this will be a teachable moment for us as we repair and continue to build the bridges with the San Francisco Police Department. These are stressful times and we handle this badly. Rachel Silcox and Christina Ledags Compton. So they're only apologising because they can see that they're getting lots of backlash from people and it's going to affect their business. That's the only reason why they're apologising, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't actually apologise at all. They haven't seen anything. It just comes down to them not going to get the business that they want. Community engagement is the core principle of San Francisco Police Department's 21st century police reforms, and we are intentional about asking our officers to support local businesses and get to know those they're sworn to safeguard. The San Francisco Police Department stands for safety with respect, even when it means respecting wishes that our officers and I find discouraging and personally disappointing. I believe the vast majority of San Franciscans welcome their police officers who deserve to know that they are appreciated for the difficult job we are asked them to do in their uniforms to keep our neighbourhoods and businesses safe. So what they're trying to do is get police officers to go around the local neighbourhoods that they work in to get to know the people. I mean, that just makes sense, right? And so of course you want to go into restaurants and things, people get to know them and they feel more comfortable with them. But these idiots that run the restaurant couldn't see that. The business received a torrent of one-star reviews on its Yelp page, many of them from people living out of the area, which caused Yelp to suspend reviews being allowed, according to a statement by Yelp on the Hilda and Jesse page. We're in the middle of a crime wave and this place tells two police officers to leave? Forget it! SFPD is one of the most diverse forces in the nation and are literally saving lives daily, if not hourly, commented one person. As a nurse and a person who serves alongside officers and other first responders, I'm disappointed to see the so-called non-political decision from a business. Completely non-political, right? Ridiculous. Love this place and fully support them. Another commentator wrote, thanks, but I don't want a gun with my waffles. I also fully support the police. I don't think that these viewpoints are diametrical. San Francisco is San Francisco for a reason. This last incident involving staff members of a restaurant have drawn criticism for refusing to serve uniformed police officers. Starbucks issued an apology in 2019 when 6 officers were asked to leave a location in Arizona because the customer didn't feel safe in their presence. Starbucks also fired an employee in Oklahoma and apologized in 2019 when an employee wrote "pig" on the cup for a police officer. Last year, an Ohio-based taco restaurant chain closed several locations after a group of employees refused to fill orders for law enforcement. Yeah, so these group of employees now don't have a job? What idiots! Get woke, go broke. Well, I guess they've apologised. Only doing that to try and stave off their business losing customers and so on. Good on the people that have complained. It's just utterly ridiculous that you would not welcome police officers. They're not going to go around shooting people in your restaurant. That's utterly ridiculous. Ridiculous thing to say. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think the restaurant was correct in asking these law officers to leave, or do you think, like me, that they're just being utterly ridiculous? Love to read your comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down. And again, if you like my content, please subscribe as well. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next video.